Hello, beautiful people. I do consider myself to be a pretty disciplined person, especially considering the past 3 years when I moved to another country and I had to go from a glow up to another glow up to another glow up. There are a lot of things on my plate, and if I want to build the life that I dream about, I have to be disciplined. Because in another country, there is no comfort that someone will come here and save you. Before moving to the United States, I was not a disciplined person. Definitely not. I actually was pitying myself and saying that, oh yeah, it's really hard for me to wake up early. It's really hard for me to be consistent because I'm just not disciplined. I just was not born like a normal human being. I was not born disciplined. And let me tell you something that I understood here. No one is being born disciplined. No one. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but the most disciplined people are those who actually been put through so much hell that they had no choice but do something. The discipline was not a choice for them. It was mandatory. It was a necessity for them to literally survive. It's as if life pushes them off the cliff. And while they're going down, they have no other choice but to be disciplined if they want to get out of here. And the only way it's gonna work if they have a right polar star, a right goals. We don't really need discipline. It's something that you want to have. It's something that you don't really need to live this life. And I am not saying that you have to go through a lot of shit to get where you are. I'm just saying that a lot of people that are disciplined were not born like that. They have been made through a lot of challenges and a lot of problems that they had to solve. And the only solutions they had was discipline. How am I staying disciplined? Again, moving to another country is a lot. Things that I had to go through while being here is more than just, going to another country. There are a lot of things that are happening while you are a teenager and going to a college. And while going through all of that, I was thinking a lot about discipline and the way I can be more disciplined, how I can incorporate different things, different mindsets, so it is easier for me to wake up and not say to myself in the mirror that I'm not disciplined enough. If I want to, I will get it. And if I'm not getting it, that means that I don't want it enough. The first thing that I changed was the way I perceive discipline itself. For me, discipline does not come from the front. It's not offering me a hand of help and leading me to my dream life. That's the motivation for me. I see how I can look, I see what I can have, I see how smart I can be and what people I can have around me, and that motivates me to be better, to do better, and to step out of my comfort zone. For me, discipline is something that comes from behind. That's the life that I don't want to live. Again, when life pushes you off the cliff, it's not something that changes your life forever. One day you can just wake up, look at yourself in the mirror, and say, damn, I'm literally wasting my time. What am I doing with my life? And while you look in the mirror, that's the push. You look at yourself and you're like, I am not even recognizing myself. That's what happened to me. I look in the mirror and I want to cry for the first time in my life because I look at these eyes, I look at the swollen face, and I'm like, this is not who I am. I do not recognize myself anymore. I don't feel good. I don't look good. That's when the discipline comes in. My discipline doesn't offer me the hands of help. It scares me. I look back, I see the life that I don't want to live because I've been there and I know how bad it felt for me. And I'm like, you know what? I have to push myself. Because the more I stand in one place and I do not use this discipline, the closer this life comes to me. And I have to sprint, I have to run, I have to do anything just so I don't end up there again. I'm not saying that's how it's supposed to be for you. I'm not saying that you should switch your mindset about discipline. That's how it looks for me. And when I understood that I do not have to reach to discipline, I simply can look back and be like, damn, that's the life that I don't want to live. And I'm not saying about looking at different people and being like, oh, I don't like their lifestyle, I don't want to live it. No, I look back and I see myself, how unhappy I was, how miserable I was, how my eyes looked. I did not have a spark for anything, even the things that I used to like. Was I depressed? Maybe. I did not feel my best in my body. The food that I was putting into myself was definitely saying nothing about the love that I have to myself, because there was no love, there was no self-acceptance, there was no self-esteem at that time. When I look back and I see it, I tell myself I will never get to this low point again. Do you think I have ever in 3 years got back to that point? No. That scares me. That what makes me get up and go to the gym at least 3 times a week. Even if I don't want to, even if my mood is bad, I'm just going there because I know that I don't want to go back. Another thing that I used to say when I was younger was, oh, you don't get it, I'm just different. All the resources, I don't have all the time, I don't have all the money, I don't have this, I don't have that. All those tips that people are talking about on the internet, and that I genuinely, I think I watched every single video about discipline. You just don't get it. You're different. Your tips, they don't align with me in my life. You have never been in my shoes. Now I get it. Now I get it. If you are so different, if you sit there and you go like, you still don't relate to me, I'm just different. Sweetheart, you're not looking for a solution. You're looking for someone to pity you. Like, what the fuck? Are you looking for me to pity you? That's what you are calling self-improvement? Just admit that you are not here to find some tips, get some motivation, learn some new stuff, change your mindset, try something different, get out of your comfort zone, try harder. You're not here to find solutions. You're here for me to say that you're already doing enough. And you see, I do believe that you're doing enough to be worthy, to be loved, to be valuable, to be a human being. You are doing more than enough to have all those things, but you are not doing enough to live the life that you want. Because if you would, you wouldn't be here searching a YouTube video how to solve these problems, right? So if you need pity, if you want pity, if you are so willing to be a victim and you want anyone to say, oh, sweetheart, you're doing so much, you're doing such a great job, then name it, admit it. Don't hide behind the words, I'm just different. You're not. You know, it took me some time to understand that you are special, you are unique biologically, you are different, but also you're not really that different. A long time, I was thinking about myself as a person that does a lot, that I'm not like anyone else in my class. I'm waking up early, I'm reading, I'm meditating, I'm going to the gym, I'm trying to eat balanced food. I go for walks, I talk to people, I learn all this information, I study, I do my homework. And somehow, I never noticed the people that were in the gym. Literally every single time, if I go at the same time, I see the same people. And if you're going to the gym, you're probably seeing the same people as well. And one time when I didn't get a chance to go to the gym and I skipped like maybe 2 workouts in the row, and I was going past the windows and I saw all the people working out 2 days in the row, same time, same people. And I thought to myself, I was not able to make it. Yes, life is unpredictable, but maybe I would have more discipline to, not skip 2 workouts in the row. But those people, they go to the gym all the time. What made me think that I'm so different, that I do so many stuff that other people don't do? What made me think that behind closed doors, those people do not invest in themselves? You see, there is the reason why at 5 a.m. there are less people in the gym than there are at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., right? I'm not saying that anything, whatever you're thinking is bad, wrong, whatever, etc. I'm just saying that do not hide behind those things and make excuses for them. Just admit them and stop complaining about them. If your discipline sucks, say it. That sucks. Take accountability for yourself. If you are so desperate to make all those excuses to feel bad about yourself, and then you're complaining about it, sweetheart, no one can help you but you. If you need to say it, say it. Admit it. I suck at discipline and I don't want to do enough to get out of there. And if you do the decisions that do not align with what you want, do not complain about it. Take full accountability for that. Yes, I did it. Next day, I'm gonna try better. If you try and you failed, say it. Say it, I failed. Next day, try again, try again, try again. You can try so many times. If you woke up today, try it. You are not dead, so stop acting like you cannot change anything. Another thing is take one day at a time. Do it only today. Okay, be disciplined only today. Tomorrow, you don't have to. That's how I basically keep when I give up, for example, sweets or anything. I say to myself, you know what? You're not having sweets only today. Tomorrow you can eat the whole chocolate bar. But today, only today, you're not doing that. And then the next day I wake up and I say the same thing. So I say to myself, oh, only today. You can always have it tomorrow. Only today. Go with the same thing. Only today you're gonna go to the gym. You are not promising yourself to climb the Mountain Everest tomorrow, and go to the gym every single day. Promise to yourself to move your body today only. One day at a time, okay? Take it one day at a time. And the last thing that really helps is to not think about it. If you're gonna start thinking about it, you think that the water is gonna get warmer. Well, it's not. By you waiting and thinking about it, the cold water does not get any warmer. So when I go in the morning and I take my cold shower and the first thing that gets on my body is cold water, and I stand there, I try my best not to think. I try to turn on the music, and when the beat hits, I go all in. I try not to think about it. I go like, that's all. You have to learn how to turn off your brain before making an important decision. If that means that you are turning on a song and when the beat drops, you go and do it, maybe you need a 5-second rule. You count to 5 and then you do it on the count of 5. Whatever works for you to make your brain shut up, do it. In my opinion, the most important thing about being disciplined is to take accountability for the things that you did and didn't do. Stop putting discipline on a pedestal. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.